very clearly. Hopefully, everything's coming across very well. Excuse me. Let me know who's in the chat. We're going to talk about the bear facts, okay, for a second. I'm going to say this about the bear facts, and let me know if I'm coming across clearly. Shout out to AB Media and others who covered this, because let's fucking face it. I am a cold-hearted individual, not because I want to be, not because I choose to be.
In preparation for the Southeast Asia game.
It's literally because there's no other option to be. As a matter of fact, let's be truthful about some shit. Some of you need to get a pair of weights out right now and start curling and shoulder lifting and squatting with the damn weight while you're listening to the sound of my voice. You don't want to do it? Keep getting your results. You don't want to do it? Keep getting those results. You don't want to do it? Excuse me. Hit the like button while you come in. Show up in the chat. It's so sad that talking to females, shit that I've done when I was a goddamn teenager. Oh, I'm giving you money to buy flowers. This is what you're getting from 48-year-old men? Bare minimum shit? No wonder you bitches are losers. And it fucking shows. Let's get to the bear facts about this bear shit. Shout out to my boy AB, because he's tickled pink about this shit. If you think you're safer in the forest with a bear, go ahead. But you're the same broads crying about loneliness. No support, no protection. Men don't care. Okay? They just don't. God made us a little bit more evil than you, a lot more cantankerous. I want you to think about this. I want you to think about this. We don't care. You give a man space, you give him time, he's gonna become better. This is the reason why you so up in a nigga's ass and you accept bullshit. When a man invests into his body, his mind, his soul, his money, what does he have to wait for? What does he truly have to wait for? Let's look at this bear fast. The largest bears in the world are the polar bear and the Kodiak bear. Each can go up to what? 7 to 10 feet in height, weighing 1,200 pounds, 12 to 1,400 pounds. If you're safe with something that's totally carnivorous or hyper carnivore, go right ahead. Stop asking for men to be chivalrous. You take on all the burdens on the world. We don't. When we say, hey, sometimes you're going to have to say fuck people. This is the reason why Charles is a little cold sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. This is the reason why sometimes he is. You may not like it, but that's what life is. A whole bunch of shit you just don't like. Look at a bunch of silly Negroes who constantly want the new results doing the same shit. Last time we checked, that's insanity, folks. What's up, repairman? If the bare minimum of men make you happy, and this is something I've been doing for what, 25, almost 30 years, then what the fuck have you been doing with your life? See, this is how you know motherfuckers had it good when they're with you. Jesus H. Christ. This is the reason why I teach all of you motherfuckers. Stop being ashamed to tell people you're rare. Motherfuckers need to hear this. See, this is the part where Kevin might have been the godfather, but I'm the god of war. I'm the audacity. Okay? I'm the audacity. But this is what you don't want. You don't want to offend people. You don't want to offend people. Why? But you allow yourself to be offended. You allow yourself to be used as a carpenter uses a tool. This is the fucking part. This is the fucking part y'all don't understand. When Charles tries to guide you somewhere, it's not because he thinks he's better than you, it's because he sees the better in you. Am I making sense? Stop accepting people's bullshit. I had to cuss out people who are close friends to mine because when I was sick for about a week, I didn't hear from them for another week. I know life be life and people go through their shit, but damn, I had to hit you back. I'm the one sick. But if it was the other way around, you would feel a certain way. But this is the bare facts of life. I don't. I really don't listen to the opposite sex that much, especially in the more who are non-traditionalists. And these are the reasons why I don't really listen. I don't give a shit what they say. Because if they were really getting results that they wanted, if they were really getting what they truly believe that they deserve, why the fuck are they trying to still convince you? Why? Let's take the time out to really think about this. A lot of people like suckers. No woman in modern history really wants a leader. They just want a nigga that tags along and pays a bill, especially when it comes to eating. My view, the less money you spend, the better off you are. I think it's one of those things where, on a consecrated level, we need to really develop ourselves into people that we can actually look at and reflect and say, I respect myself. But you know what's not going to be done? There's always some excuse of feeling sorry for sorry motherfuckers. Why? Why, black man? Why are you afraid to leave people by the wayside? The simplest foolish thing that you can do is to put other fucking people's needs above your own. Why? Because none of your shit really matters to other people. Your health, your well being, your mental promise. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Look at these chicks. They're saying they will pick bears over you. And they stood on business about it. And then now, looking at 2026, going forward, if you can't have, this is a rule. Shout out to BGS also emphasizing this. If you can't talk to a broad for 2 weeks straight, don't take her out. Don't be suckered into that shit. Don't be suckered into that shit. Don't be suckered into that shit. I mean, let's take this into consideration, right? If a chick tells you, and let's say you meet her and get her number and you talk to her on the phone, whether if you get it on a dating app or you pull her in person, right? At the first conversation, you getting to know someone and they can't say anything about their background, how they were raised, and they said, well, that's a conversation for dinner and drinks. Don't call that motherfucker up again. Don't call that motherfucker up again. Because all they doing is using you. Free dinner, free drinks. The hustle is that chick is trying to get something out of your ass without giving up her ass. That's why they treat their vagina like the Holy Grail. I want you to really think about this. You try to genuinely know and get to know people, but they want you to pay their bill, pay their way to play. You don't know them from Adam or Eve, but you got to pay money to even get a conversation out of them. Get the fuck out of here. And this is what I say many a times. That shit doesn't work for me anymore. It hasn't worked for me in years. If a nigga you want so badly in your life, they don't have to pay shit to get your attention. They don't have to take you out. There's many of times, majority of the times, I was that dude who didn't have to do shit. And I hope some of the people who really do know me say something about that, and I would challenge them. Call me a liar. You were there. I don't pay for drinks. It's not about being cheap. It's about being okay. If we're enjoying this shit, we're enjoying it together. There has to be a mutual thing. This is not something that I'm going to look forward to as an individual and say, hey, I need your company. No, I don't. I can get better conversation. One, talking to a better class of people. I could do more fulfilling shit. What happened was when you got the game fucked up, and you thought that you were outranking someone. Excuse me for a minute. Well, you got the game fucked up. And you really thought that you were ranking higher than you really do. I think we need to. What's up, ABM? I think we need to judge that fucking book a little bit differently. And I think that's the part where a lot of people get it messed up. There's a number of people out there, both male and female, who think they deserve the fucking world. And you have done nothing in no way to garner that type of fucking treatment nor power. You saying that it's sweet when bare minimum motherfuckers have done shit for you, and I'm just laughing at some females and I'm just telling them, dude, I've done that for fucking women since I was fucking 17. But once again, you have to say this to yourself. If a lesser dude didn't have to pay the price that you did, understand this. This is where motherfuckers rank. Stop trying to make a world beater out of a bum. She was never going to be a fucking champion in the first place. This is the part where a lot of black men really need to say, hey, this is the standard I'm going to uphold. This is what I'm about. I'm not going off of your rank and file. I'm not going off of what pleases you, because guess what? Majority of the time, you don't know what you like until somebody shows it to you. Just like that whole bear shit. Okay? This is why I'm very adamant of saying to people in this space, stop listening to these fucking broads. They're going to say some ridiculous shit anyway. Who cares? If they can't attract it, then why should I listen to it? I want you to realize this. For the longest damn time, you put yourself on the back burner for a bunch of people that do not even respect you. What are you getting out of it? Let's say you married one of these disrespectful ass women. Are they raising better kids? Are your kids going to be world beaters when it comes to collegiate and scholastic endeavors? Are you getting children that are going to be overachievers? What are you getting out of it? Just some fucking cooch? I'd rather be with the bear. Have you ever noticed hardly any of these women who say that shit are attractive? They look like goddamn bears and woodland creatures themselves. This is another reason why I say unattractive women need to stop. You don't speak for the attractive ones because they can get the men that you can't even see. Because quite honestly, let's really keep it funky. If you don't pay, if you don't put your money out there, who will? If you don't make it your effort, who's gonna put their neck out there? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it for you? These broads are opportunists, and you're not gonna be. What are you getting out of your relationship, your marriage, your dates, your job, your career, your children? What return on investment are you getting? If I gotta look at the bare facts that the fact of the matter that my children are gonna be fucking homeless, my children are gonna be what? functionally illiterate. If I gotta live with that shit, then why are so hyped to be in a relationship? I'm gonna tell you why. Because most of you black men are afraid to be alone by yourself. You're weak. You're weak as fuck. You're weak as fuck. You're scared to actually have to improve upon yourself. This is why some of you date these horrific looking beast monster women. This is because you know you're not a competitive man. Because if you actually had a standard, you have to live up to your standard before you can make her live up to yours. You're weak. You're fucking pathetic. You're the type of nigga that got man boobs, for God's sakes. You don't want to fucking lift a chest. You don't want to fucking be a man. You don't want to get in shape. You don't want to become learned. You don't want to become skilled. You go to the bottom of the barrel women who treat you like shit because you're scared of fucking a little bit of rejection because your mommy didn't teach you how to be a man because she couldn't attract a good one herself. You're scared to do different things in your life to make you great. You're afraid of adversity. You have no accountability. You sure as fuck have no audacity. You live like a fucking teenager as a middle-aged man. And we're not talking about being a fan of comic books or anime. We're talking about your fucking we're talking about your fucking lack of leadership, dedication, reliability. Just pathetically weak. But you'll say to me, a nigga's bitter. I ain't bitter about shit. I'm just telling you why the bitches react to you differently. No decent woman is gonna fucking be around a punk motherfucker unless she's using you. And trust me, it is not against a female's nature to use a punk motherfucker. You best believe that shit. Half you motherfuckers don't even understand what it feels like to do 10 push-ups. Half of you are so fucking ridiculous that your girlfriends and wives are losing weight, but you're the same pathetic fat ass that it was already not competitive enough. And you're going to wait till you're older? And you going to let a chick get to jump on you when it comes to physicality? You a dumb motherfucker. Oh, y'all thought this bare facts was going to be just about silly bitches. See, these are the shits y'all never hear with St. Kevin or myself talk about men. You do the same goddamn stupid shit, asking for God Almighty to bring you different results, and he doesn't even want to look you in the face because he thinks you're a waste of air and flesh. The pride thing about being a man, the prideful thing about being a man of substance, even at my lowest, I'm still greater than 90% of you. Let's talk some real facts and some real shit to a lot of men out there. What can you teach your children? What skills can you pass down? What adventures can you tell them? Fucking a bunch of fat bitches? Going inside of a dirty ass pissy club? What can you really tell them? What can you teach them? What knowledge can you bestow upon them? What wisdom, what worldly wisdom did you come across in your travels, especially in your youth? Let's do this one more. Let's do one more, right? Let's do one more, even greater. Who confirmed your masculinity? If it's your mom or your sister or your girlfriend or your wife or your female best friend, you are a pathetic excuse of a man. Because just like you can't confirm her femininity, she can't confirm your masculinity. Other men can confirm your shit. That is it. That is all. The ranking men of your society are supposed to put you through a goddamn crucible. This is why I can easily tell you you don't fucking judge your masculinity through female eyes. But what do you mean, Charles? Does the women of your society dress to attract you? Majority of them dress to compete with other females. or comparison, they want to look like fucking circus clowns because they think it's cute and entertaining and wild. They want to live vicariously through their favorite female rapper. Very similar into the late 80s and early 90s. Everybody wanted to dress like a fucking super thug. And you notice that every time you get single mothers, notice you get less and less boys who wear suits. Because you took out masculine principles from that young man. Some of you need to have a good conversation with your parents. Some of you, if your parents are deceased, my condolences, but you definitely need to have a conversation with a strength and your God. Let's talk about those bare facts. I laugh when I hear females say that some guy did some simple bullshit like, here's a couple of dollars for some flowers or some coffee, or here's some snacks or lunch. That's basic ass shit. And I had to tell a female friend that. That's basic shit. You motherfuckers are so pathetic that basic shit impress you now. Because I could tell you're not used to getting men of substance. It's like niggas who say a bitch is ugly, but you still fuck her. So guess who won that battle, Kimosabi? It just there's nothing wrong with a 4 with an 8 body, but if I'm not attracted to her or want to make her my girl, then yeah, she's gonna be classified as the 11 to 7 or the 12 to 8 or 12 to 5 before anybody gets to fuck up. So what are you gonna do? I for one don't care about it. I don't care about your goddamn Chrissies. I don't care about your Cynthia G's because all of them are hypocrites. At one time or another, your boy proved it right. I don't care. All these chicks tell you all this shit, swear up and down they get treated out, they get taken out to this place, that place. I'm like, why are you taking a bitch out that doesn't like you? As soon as a bitch says, oh, we could be friends, I'm not taking you out. Especially, especially if we're not talking within that 2 week period. Are you fucking serious? And ladies, take it from Uncle Charles. Step your shit up. If these bare minimum ass niggas can do bare minimum shit, what does that say about you? And I'm not saying that you're not. It's not a nice gesture, but let's really say this shit. Let's really say this shit, right? You have daughters. Do you ever tell your daughter what type of guy she should get, she should obtain, how she should be treated? If the answer is no, then you know you already got problems. I'm just saying. We're gonna keep it funky. Never been a perfect man. Not even close to one. Kimbo Sabi. Never been close to one. I choose to even want to be one. If I even had a choice in the matter, I wouldn't even want to be one. Honestly. But let's talk about this, right? What's the best man that you ever got? Did you keep him? Did you lose him? And why did you keep him? And why did you lose him? Because when shit's being told, I'm probably going to get more honesty from the men if I ask the same question. Right? Right? I don't need to be dragged into this long, hard conversation. But let's answer that. Why do the least of you get the greatest honor? You know why? Because truth be told, one for one, a lot of women are ashamed of their children's father. That's why they try to berate them, call them bums, not knowing that you just told the world a bum got some from you. And not only that, they had a baby off of you. My God of Israel. Let's juxtapose that to a lot of men. Some of you got women pregnant only because you needed a place to stay. I have a rule of thumb. If you're an attractive female in your 40s and you've never been married, something's wrong with you. You're damaged goods. No different. It's wait a minute, let's back that up. It's even harsher if you had no kids. Something's wrong with you. We don't like to call our women names who are losers. But Charles Faulkner is the ultimate feminist. Treat them the same way you would treat a man and call them by their proper titles. Losers. Well, I haven't found the right one. Any woman who said that there was no right one to begin with. Let's just curtain call that shit. Let's curtain call that shit. Let's really get into that happening of Wait a minute. You trying to say me and my baby mama never had a relationship? I'm gonna ask you. Did you ever go out on a date? Or did you try to sling dick like Mighty Thor because you were on the verge of being homeless? Was it a mutual was it a mutual thing? Is the only reason you had a baby by that dude is because your biological clock was exploding? Well, Charles, you know that ain't right. But tell me where I'm wrong. Just tell me. I will guarantee and wait. I will cash you $10 and tell me why that statement's wrong. Let's see about your bummy asses. Because there's a lot of bare facts we're going to talk about. And the black community, most people can't stand to be alone. Most people don't like to look at the man and woman in the mirror, especially the women. That's why I tell so many content creators if they want the bear so much, go out into the goddamn woods and get him. I really want people to go out there and say this shit. Now, I get it. Some people just need to air out their grievances, talk about their inefficiencies, what they don't get about life. I get it. I do it sometimes myself. The difference is this: are you making strides and improvements? Have you tried and failed? By the time this is going to be March 1st, what, next Monday? Okay. Try this. Go to Amazon, because I know some of you motherfuckers got your tax money. Like, share, subscribe. Hit Brother Off Couple if you enjoy his content. Get you a set of 20, 15, 30s, and 40s. The reason why I said don't go to the big boys like 50s and 60s yet, because we want to develop your strength. Lessen your consumption of beef. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Start meal prepping for the week. By March 1st, April 1st, which is my birthday, May 1st, June 1st, you got 90 fucking days. And you should be hoe ready. Shout out to my boy, Bar Chasers. You should be looking like a new man by June fucking 1st. Hell, I'll even stretch it out a little bit for you and say by July 1st, before the 4th of July, which is still beginning of summer, relatively, you should be looking like $1 million fucking dollars. Meal prep. Get you a set of 20s, 30s, and 40s. If you got bad knees, get you a stationary bike or an outside bike. Meal prep, get some supplementation. Increase your fruits and vegetables. Limit your proteins. Right, McDrama Bear. Slow cooker helps meal prep time. And I'm not talking about somebody with Down syndrome, mixing the stirring shit from the Betty Crocker. No, we talk about an actual slow cooker. I know that's a fucked up joke, but it is funny if you imagine it. 90 fucking days. 90 fucking days. You should be the best motherfucker ever. I don't give a fuck if you're 20, 30, 40, or 50. You're going to see some gains, some improvement. Hell, I've lost 15, 20. And I'll be 44 April 1st. If I can do it, you damn sure can do it. Whatever you got planned to do, you got from March 1st, June 1st, and I might give you the exception to July 1st because it's still relatively early summer. It's actually really early summer because summer doesn't stop till like what? Depending on the season, late September, early October, sometimes. Weather wise, it's still relatively warm. So, all that being said, what are you doing to improve your status, your life? Instead of trying to sell these bitches to the bear, be the fucking bear. Be the apex predator. Be the lion in the Serengeti. Be the tiger in the jungle. Be the fucking jaguar, the anaconda. You know why? Because black men have a problem with freedom and power. We have a problem with dictating what we want. We always think of being humble as the sweet way to be. Fuck your sweetness. I'm going to say it for you. Just say it with me. I'm not a nice man, a nice guy. I'm an honorable man. A lot of you right now should be invested in a goddamn protein shake, a pair of cross trainers, some running shoes. Get you a goddamn stationary bike for God's sakes. But you don't want to do that because you got too much bitch in your blood. You got too much of that. Oh, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be so hard. We're talking bare facts, right? Some of you need to get your fucking colon check, your testosterone, your cholesterol, your heart, your blood pressure. But you worrying about what a bitch says. For my females listening, you worrying about some raggedy ass nigga when you should be eating more salads. You should be taking that money, that same money to get some of them god awful hairstyles and invest it in a personal trainer. Why won't you? Hilarious. But you know what you won't do? I dare somebody to come. See, this is how you know you're really on some good shit. How many detractors do you see come up here in the last 2 years? Last 3 years? Damn near four. Even gave a little simple ass. Yeah, I fear you. Nigga, nobody fears you. Why should I fear you? What can you do that the criminals of Baltimore City and the fucking terrorists and insurgents of Iraq, Fallujah, Taji, Baghdad, Anaconda, Iraq couldn't do? What couldn't you do that my opponents in both wrestling, boxing, and mixed martial arts couldn't do? If you're gonna talk shit, don't talk shit to a greater man than you. Don't talk shit to the reason why your little veneer having ass could be in this country. That's what I'm talking about. What are you doing to improve the lives of others? And don't give me that shit. I'm only worried about my family. Because a lot of people get off that selfish shit and say that selfish shit. I only care about my family, but guess what? If you don't make sure everybody's good, guess who's going to get robbed? Guess who's going to get fucking robbed? Somebody from your family, unfortunately. So, yes, in some ways, as grown ass men, we're going to have to be community oriented. Because if you don't, guess what happens to your fucking community? It becomes a cesspool. This is the reason why men are fucking important. Because we're the ones who keep the cesspool down or eliminated in its totality. You're not going to like what the fuck I say some days. And I appreciate it. And so should you. Because you can say, well, Charles ain't doing it for this. I don't even get the subscriber count I deserve. I don't get the viewership count I deserve. I've been about this fucking type of shit for decades. This is how I think as a young black man. I am not the norm. I am okay with that bullshit. Okay? I am not the norm. It humbles me. It fucking humbles me. Unless you like being an ordinary motherfucker, go right ahead. Go right the fuck ahead. Go right the fuck ahead, please. Go right ahead. Anybody want to come up? Here's the goddamn link. If not, close this motherfucker out if I choose to. I keep telling people this shit, right? I keep telling people this shit. You're not dealing with an ordinary man. I'm not speaking for ordinary men and women. I'm speaking for the multifaceted motherfuckers, okay? The outside the box thinkers. Outside of the box thinkers, okay? Sorry, but not sorry. If that's not you, I may not be the fucking content creator for you. If that's not you, I may not be the content creator for you. Sorry. If you're not really ready to literally say, hey, I'm here for you, Charles. I'm here to listen to what you have to say. Well, if I agree with it or not, I gotta respect it. I gotta somehow respect it. If that's not in your blood, then I don't know what to say for you, kids. I don't know what to say for you. And shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy Josh. He makes a very good point. A lot of black men need to invest in skincare, supplementation, and skincare. You wonder why you're looking fucking old as shit in your 20s and 30s. You wonder why you're looking old as shit. I'm back, people. I want you to realize something. A lot of us out there need to conveniently realize a lot of good shit. Excuse me. Realize the bare facts of the shit. I'm not worried about what any broad says about being with a bear. If she's stupid enough to say something like that, let her be. This is how I know you're still trying to save them. If she's not a woman, that's not obedient, that's not caring, loving, supportive, why are you with him? Just like I asked a woman, why are you with a man who doesn't know how to make a plan? Stop giving up so much of yourself to other people. Only a fool would do that. Why are you giving foolish men the best of you? A lot of times you don't even understand what basic kindness is. Excuse me. Why are you being around people that bring you down? People that are weirdos. Let's get out of here. Peace. Whoo!